After you're logged into Blackboard, the landing page is the first page you see. The Student Tools module provides a Blackboard Help for Students link, which allows you to access the Blackboard Student Help Manual. The Help and Resources module provides links that allow you to create a help desk ticket for technical support with Blackboard by clicking Blackboard Support. Check your browser's compatibility with Blackboard by clicking Browser Check, and access Blackboard Facts. The Course List module displays a link for every course for which you are registered if that course uses Blackboard. If you do not see a course for which you are registered, check the start date of the course in Banner. Courses do not display in Blackboard until the date the course starts, even if you have registered for the course. The Organization List module displays every organization in which you are enrolled, such as this Introduction to Blackboard organization. The Organization Catalog module allows you to click several Enroll Into links to directly enroll into or request enrollment in a specific student organization. The student organizations and the Browse Organization Catalog links allow you to view a list of all available student organizations and join or request to join them. The Blackboard Announcements and CTC Announcements modules display important information posted by Blackboard administrators. The Announcements module allows you to view all announcements posted by your instructors. To read an announcement, click the Announcement link. After announcement links no longer display in this module, you may still access the announcements by clicking the More Announcements link in the bottom right corner of the Announcements module, which displays every announcement posted by your instructors unless an instructor has made the announcement invisible. The Welcome to Galileo module allows you to access CTC library databases from off-campus computers without using database passwords. At the top of the page, notice that there are 3 links. You are currently on the landing page, the first page you see after logging into Blackboard. The Notifications link displays 2 modules. What's New shows you any additions made to your courses, and To Do shows you due dates for all assignments to which your instructors have added a due date. The Student Resources link displays 3 modules. CTC Important Links allows you to jump to important pages on the CTC website without leaving Blackboard. The Blackboard module contains very important troubleshooting and instructional material to help you solve common problems and to navigate Blackboard. Respondus contains links to help you download and use the Respondus Lockdown browser, which many instructors require for online tests. Let's return to the landing page by clicking the landing page link at the top of the screen. In the right corner, the Global Navigation menu, which displays your name, can be seen from anywhere in Blackboard. Clicking this menu displays 3 submenus. Clicking these submenus lets you jump to important areas of Blackboard from anywhere within the Blackboard environment without having to return to the landing page. The icons displaying to the left of the submenus in the Global Navigation menu give you snapshots of several important areas of Blackboard from anywhere within the Blackboard environment. Mousing over these icons tells you to what these icons link. The circle with a slash through it to the right of the Global Navigation menu allows you to log out of Blackboard. When you are finished with a Blackboard session, it is critical that you log out by clicking this logout icon. Equally critical is logging out of Okta when you are finished. If you fail to correctly log out of Blackboard or Okta, you may receive an error when you try to log back into Blackboard. To solve login problems, click the Student Resources link at the top of the page and then click Blackboard Facts or Okta Quick Login Instructions in the Blackboard module. To enter a course or organization, click its link in the Course List or Organization List module. In this video, we will click the Student Training Course link in the Course List module. Inside a course or organization, all information displayed is specific to that course or organization. Typically, the first page students see when they enter a course or organization is the course homepage. To return to the homepage from anywhere within the course, click its corresponding link in the course menu on the left side of the screen. Remember that each instructor has the ability to customize the course and change the way it looks. Therefore, this video will cover only attributes shared by all courses and things most commonly used by instructors. For questions about a specific course or its content, always contact the instructor. In all courses, a course menu displays on the left side of the screen, and one or more information modules displays on the right. All information displayed relates only to this particular course. The Announcements module displays links to the course instructor's announcements. These links display only for a set period of time. To read a particular announcement, click the Announcement link. To return to the Announcements module, click the course homepage link in the course menu to the left. To see announcements that no longer display links, or to see a complete list of course announcements, click the More Announcements link in the bottom right corner of the Announcements module. The list that displays contains all course announcements unless the instructor has made them invisible. To exit the Announcements module, click any link in the course menu. I will click the course homepage. This course displays a typical course menu. However, instructors often alter course menus by adding, deleting, reorganizing, and renaming links, and by making links look different. This video will cover the most commonly used menu links. For questions about a specific course menu, always contact the instructor. In all courses, the course menu can be seen from anywhere in the course. Its purpose is to navigate to pages in the course. At least one link in the course menu opens a page where assignments and instructional material are located. This course has two of those links, Start Here and Lessons. In a new course, begin by looking for a link in the course menu that suggests how to begin the course, such as the Start Here link in this course. Typical names for these links are Start Here, Lessons, Assignments, and No-Show Assignment. In this course, the Start Here link is the logical place to begin the course. If you aren't sure how to begin a course, look for an announcement in the Announcements module that gives you instructions for getting started. Also check your CTC student email account for an email from the instructor explaining how to begin the course. If you have questions about how to start or navigate a course, always contact the instructor. Let's discuss some of the most common menu links. The Calendar link opens a global calendar on which you can see all information posted by the instructors of all your courses, not just this course. Instructors typically post assignment links and due dates to the calendar. However, not all your assignments or due dates will appear on this calendar. Never use the calendar as your only means of keeping up with assignments and due dates. Always ask your instructor how he or she wants you to keep up with assignments in a particular course. You can use the calendar to post events that only you can see. Click the plus sign in the top right corner of the calendar, or click the calendar date and complete the information in the dialog box that opens. Under the word Calendar on the left side of the screen, You control which classes display events on the calendar by selecting and deselecting classes listed under Calendars. To distinguish which events belong to which class, choose a different color for each class by clicking the arrow to the right of each class name and selecting a color that identifies that class. The My Grades link in the course menu opens the grade sheet for the course and displays all assignments and grades for the course. Some course menus also have a Send Email link. This link allows you to send email from your CTC student email account without leaving Blackboard. All emails go directly to the recipient's CTC student or faculty email account. A copy of the email you send will appear in your CTC student email inbox. If someone responds to your email, the response goes to your CTC student email inbox. No email can be received or saved inside Blackboard, and no email can be sent to people not enrolled in that course. Depending on how your instructor has this link configured, you may be able to send email to the instructor, to other students in the course, or to both. In this course, students can send email only to the instructor. If you do not see a Send Email link in the course menu, that means the instructor does not allow students to send email through Blackboard. Since this course has a Start Here link, let's click it to begin the course. All instructors require you to submit a no-show assignment before you submit any work in the course. The no-show assignment is usually a short test or a dropbox submission. Most instructors hide course content until the student satisfactorily completes the no-show assignment. If you do not complete this no-show assignment by the posted deadline, you will be dropped from the course with no chance of reinstatement. So be sure you know what and where this assignment is in each of your courses. Look for the no-show assignment in a course menu link with a name like Start Here, Lessons, Assignments, No-show assignment, and so forth. Most of the time, content that was previously hidden will display after you submit the no-show assignment or after the no-show assignment is graded by the instructor. If you cannot find the no-show assignment or have questions about it, always contact your instructor. Now let's look at the most typical kinds of assignments you will see in Blackboard courses. The first link in Lessons is a test, the second a discussion forum, and the third a Dropbox assignment. The icon image next to the link name tells you what kind of object you are opening. Some instructors will also give the link a name that suggests what the object is. First, read any instructions under the link and then click the link to open the object. Let's start by reading the instructions under the test link and then clicking the link. These instructions may or may not appear after you click the link. Then read any instructions that appear on the Begin screen. These instructions may or may not display during the test. When you are ready to start the test, click Begin. Read any additional instructions that appear under Test Information. If a test has a time limit, the timer appears in a box right under the Test Information block. This particular test displays all questions at once. But some tests display only one question at a time. Answer each question and click Save Answer to the right of the question. Blackboard will usually save your answer automatically, but always check to make sure. When you're finished, click Save and Submit in the bottom right corner of the test. Click OK in the pop-up box that appears and then click OK on the bottom right corner of the Test Submitted screen, which brings you to a Review Test Submission screen. Depending on how your instructor has configured the test, you may be able to review the test as soon as you submit the test, and you will see that review on the Review Test Submission screen. Most instructors, however, allow a review only after the deadline passes, and all you will see on the Review Test Submission screen is test information, which includes the test grade if the test automatically graded itself. Click OK in the bottom right corner of the screen, and you are returned to the content area where you first accessed the test link. To contribute to a discussion forum, read any instructions that appear under the link. These instructions may or may not appear after you click the link. Most discussion forums require you to click the forum link and then click Create Thread on the next screen. Let's click the forum link. This particular forum tells you that this is a post-first discussion forum. That means that you must create a post and submit it before you can see and respond to the posts of other students. Read the information under Forum Description, which will also appear after you click Create Thread, and then click Create Thread to make your post. Review any instructions that appear under Forum Description. Give your post a title next to Subject. Keyboard your post in the message window, and click Browse Local Files if you want to attach a file. If Browse Local Files does not appear, that means this forum does not allow file attachments. When you're finished, click Submit in the bottom right corner of the screen. In a post-first forum like this one, you will now see all posts made by other students on this forum screen, and you will be able to read them and respond to them by clicking one of the threads. When you're finished, click OK in the bottom right corner, which takes you to the course discussion board. This board houses all forums for the course, if the instructor has made the forums visible. To exit the discussion board, click any link in the course menu on the left. In this video, I will click the Lessons link. Last, let's complete the Dropbox assignment. A Dropbox is a receptacle to which you can upload various types of files from your computer and also keyboard assignments directly into a text submission box. Your instructor will tell you whether to keyboard the assignment, upload the assignment, or do a combination of both. First, read any instructions posted under the assignment link. These instructions also appear on the Dropbox after you click the link. The instructor also may include a file link under the Dropbox name. To open the file, click its link. This link also appears after you click the Dropbox link. To open the Dropbox, click the Dropbox link. The same instructions and file link that display under the Dropbox link also appear under Assignment Information. If your instructor wants you to keyboard your assignment directly into the Dropbox, click Write Submission under Assignment Submission and keyboard the assignment in the text submission box. The instructions for this particular assignment, however, tell you to upload a file. Therefore, click Browse Local Files next to Attach Files and follow the on-screen prompts to upload your file. Once the file is attached, place a check mark in the box next to Plagiarism Tools. This box appears only if your instructor has selected the option to scan the assignment for plagiarism. Under Add Comments, You may add any comments for your instructor. When you're ready, click Submit in the bottom right corner of the screen. The success bar that appears above the Review Submission History screen is your confirmation that the assignment was successfully submitted. A preview of your submission appears in the window below Review Submission History. To exit the Dropbox, click OK in the bottom right corner of the screen, which returns you to the content area where you first accessed the Dropbox link. Let's take a look at My Grades by clicking the My Grades link in the course menu to the left. Notice that the test grade appears because the test graded itself. However, exclamation marks appear in the columns for the discussion forum and the Dropbox because the students submitted those assignments but the instructor has not yet graded them. If you mouse over the exclamation marks, a Needs Grading message appears. Once these assignments are graded, those grades, along with any comments the instructor made, will replace the exclamation marks. Now that the assignments have been graded, grades and comment bubbles appear in place of the exclamation marks. Click the comment bubbles to read comments. To review graded and marked assignments, such as a marked paper or a discussion forum response made by the instructor, or to access a test review period, click the assignment link in the item column on the far left side of My Grades, which opens the graded assignment or the test review. Remember that if you have questions about a course, its content, or your grades, always contact your instructor.